Stretch. Alright, you're on loudspeaker, man. We can all hear you breathing.
Yeah, I just did an experiment with this curl bar. I forget what you call this exact kind of bar.
I got a similar one.
Yeah, I thought I would check it out and see if I could do a, full body circuit with it.
Yeah.
And yeah, you definitely can train every part with this one bar.
Hey, did you see those lock jaws that I got?
No.
You should get some of these, man. Look at it.
Oh, to get it on and off quick?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it work with bars that have the threading on them?
As long as it's 2 inches, Olympic size, it'll work.
Oh yeah.
Cause that spinning stuff takes forever.
Yeah, it does.
And then it gets loose and stuff. That's
change weights.
Yeah, you should get some of those. Those are really good. It makes your workout quicker, and it doesn't have that sliding around,
Yeah.
Because the thing I hate the thing that I don't like about weights is it's like time consuming to keep changing all the weights,
Yeah, it is. Like I almost don't want to switch out weights.
Yeah.
Because it takes so long and it's a hassle,
And when I think about it, I think that's why a lot of people that train in martial arts, they're not properly balanced in their development, because when you have a lot of people training, you can't have weight sets for everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's just to have everybody do a bench press could take forever. If there's 10, 20 people, even
yeah.
even just one pull-up bar, and then everybody's at different levels. It's one person can bench press 200 pounds, somebody else can only do the bar, and somebody else.
Yeah, that's the problem. You have to switch out weights with each person.
Yeah. That's why I noticed that a lot of people that train in martial arts, because martial art classes tend to be pretty large classes, And,
yeah.
And weight training requires it requires a lot of equipment, and it requires it's not efficient to train a large group of people with all this equipment,
Yeah, that's right. I mean, you could probably figure out a circuit for maybe a half dozen people, so that you're just switching around the different stations. But if you had 20 people at once, it'd be impossible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why they just tell them all, just drop down, do push-ups.
Right.
Or drop down, do sit-ups. But to have everybody do a bench press or barbell squat, and another thing is it's easier to people to get injured too,
Yeah. Yeah, I remember, a couple of years ago, there was a lot of people getting injured in FMK with the weights, eh?
Oh, yeah.
When I and Y were in there.
Yeah, yeah. Even when I train people, I don't really use the heavy weights unless it's a small group of people,
Right.
There may be 4 people max, but anytime there's more than 4, it's just not really too efficient.
Yeah.
It takes too long, Because another thing is when you lift heavy, you tend to want to warm up too, and that takes a long time too.
Right. Yeah, the only thing I can think is, if you had enough of the dumbbell sets,
Yeah.
And then you had, you know, a number of those moving benches. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't want to do any barbell stuff, but if you had enough dumbbells and, you know, enough of those collapsible benches, then you might be able to work something out. That's a lot of investment though, you know?
I mean, I've been doing it with the dumbbells. It works out well. It's just that mainly the barbell squat and the bench press, that's like the heavier, that powerlifting that gives you that extra size, you know?
Right.
And you can't replace that with dumbbells or push-ups or calisthenics, you know?
Yeah.
So it's good that people that train here, like every so often they get an opportunity to do some of the heavy weightlifting when there's not too many people, you know?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, it's fun training like outside and like enjoying the weather and all that, but then like to get that heavy weight training, like I think that's pretty necessary too, you know?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for the balance, you know.
And then what I've been recently using that I think is pretty good is those resistance bands.
Oh yeah.
Like I like it because you could bring it outside with you and stuff. Like you could bring it anywhere with you, you know.
Yeah, it's lightweight and packs easy.
It's not like I'm gonna bring like a 50-pound dumbbell with me, you know what I'm saying? So have you been on the channel much or no?
Just not as much as usual, but I've been on there once a day at least, a couple of times a day usually.
Okay. Are you still trying to clean out some stuff?
I haven't been doing much cleaning. I'm having a hard time keeping up with the comments.
Oh, yeah?
With the moderating part, you know?
Yeah.
It's getting pretty big. Like there's 14,000 subscribers now.
No, there's like 26,000 almost.
26,000. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting close to 12 million views.
Jeez. Yeah, it's a lot. I got an email the other day from YouTube, and they were saying that they were going to give me a one-time bonus because on my channel because I've never I didn't put on that AdSense account for a long time, and then I finally put on the AdSense account for the monetization to start working, and then so they said because I had been using monetization for so long without the AdSense account, they were going to give me a bonus. So I went into the AdSense to check the bonus, and it looked like I was getting like a good check, okay? And then I realized there was Freddie's Modern Kung Fu was the account I was looking at. I was all excited for that. And then I went to my account, looked at it, $30.
Then like when we went to Chinatown,
Yeah.
like this kid, he was watching us spar, right?
Yeah.
And then he said, then he wanted to do it too, right? And then I was like, at first I wasn't gonna do it, and then I was like, all right, you know, let's do it. And then we ended up sparring and stuff. And then the kid said that that he watches my videos, and then I taught him how to stretch.
Right on.
So that was pretty crazy. And then recently I sold one of my bikes, you know?
Yeah.
And then the guy that came over said that he did some research on my bike. He typed in my bike, and then my YouTube video popped up, and he watched my YouTube video about the bike I was selling him. So it's like, I'm telling you, it's like almost like on a daily basis that every time I go out, like somebody has seen my videos before.
Yeah, well, you know, if you look up anything for martial arts on YouTube, you know, one of your videos is going to come up in the stream of hits, you know?
Yeah. And then some guy from Canada, I think he's from Ontario, he said he's going to be moving to Chicago like in 4 months. And then he said he might want to train here.
Oh, that'd be good.
And he said he found out about me from like one of the martial arts schools that he goes to or something like that. So isn't that crazy, man?
I know, eh?
And then one time I was shopping in Marshall's, and some guy came up to me. He's like, "Hey, I seen your stretching video." He's like, "Yeah, I like your your stretching videos." And then one time I was walking to the bike store, and this kid was walking with his friend right towards me. He's like, "Hey, aren't you the guy in the YouTube?" That was funny, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
That marketing, man, it works.
Yeah.
You should get a extended battery on the video camcorder and just run with the whole marathon with it. And then like strap it onto your head, you know, like a POV, and then like record the entire marathon.
I do have a GoPro that I could do that with a head strap. Just need like an extra battery or something. That would be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it would. Because I kind of do that with the bike ride, remember? I'll put a POV on there, I'll just leave it on. It'll be like 45 minutes long.
Yeah, well you know, with the bike it's pretty steady. Like I've been experimenting trying to use it with my runs. And the first one I did, you know, I just have the POV camera going the whole time, and the thing is just bouncing all over the place, you know?
Yeah.
Like, one guy said it made him, like, he had to turn it off because he was getting sick to his stomach from watching it bounce around.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I gotta experiment a little bit and see if I can figure out a way to, like, I did one, I think on Tuesday, where I went running all down the coulees and did a big, like, workout outdoors, swam in the river and did some obstacles and ran like 10 or 12 kilometers. But for that one, I just used part of it was the POV, and then part of it I would set up the camera, you know, to see me passing, you know?
Yeah.
But that kind of sucks because when you're doing that, it means you gotta like run it twice, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta go set up the camera, then run back beyond the view, and then run back into the view.
Yeah, it's hard to log like running stuff, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. The way to do it would be to have somebody on a bike follow you.
Oh yeah.
So run, eh? Something like that.
The swimming would be easy. Just set up the camera and just have you show you do the laps, you know?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've been doing more swimming, but I just swim for like a kilometer or so. It takes me about a half hour.
Really?
To do 1 kilometer. You know, in a triathlon, how far is the swim?
1.5 kilometer.
1.5.
Yeah,
Well, that's not bad.
1.5 kilometer.
So you do 1.5 kilometers, and then how long is the run?
The run is 10K. 10 kilometer.
10,
Oh yeah.
10K.
10K.
Gee, I should get a bike and try a triathlon. You do that?
Just don't get one of the granny bikes. You know, would it be hilarious if you go in there with like an old ass bike?
I'll just get a big junker, you know? Like
People would be like, what the hell is this guy doing?
like a $10 10-speed, you know? Oh, 1973.
And it'd be funny if you like beat them all. Like you're passing everybody out with the junk bike. How many laps is that in the pool?
In the pool, 30 laps.
Like there and back is 1 lap.
Yeah.
30. That's 1.5.
Yeah, 1.5.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 1.5.
Pool is 25 meters, eh?
Yeah, 25 meters. So 1.5 kilometer is 30 laps.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, 30 laps.
How fast do you do your swim, Wayne, for 1.5?
Well, you know, my swim, the time was about maybe 40 some, minutes.
40 minutes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, 40.
That's about, I think I could probably do that.
Yeah.
It takes me about 30 minutes to do the 1 kilometer. But I'm not going all out, you know.
Yeah. It took me about 42 minutes, sometimes 40 minutes, 42, 43, something like that.
What are the top people do?
Well, they finish the swim in maybe about 20 minutes. Maybe 18, 19, about 20 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah, if you can do that crawl the whole way, I bet you can do it pretty fast. But I got a good break between the crawl and the breaststroke.
Yeah.
What do you mean the crawl? Talking about freestyle?
Crawl is that one, when you're swimming fast with the overhead strokes.
Oh, okay.
And then I can only do that for a couple of laps, and then I have to do breaststroke for a couple of laps to kind of like catch my breath.
Me too, I do, use the freestyle and the breaststroke, alternate,
Yeah.
Maybe for a few laps, the breaststroke, and then a couple laps, the freestyle,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, alternate,
What about the backstroke? Just like relax.
Take you an hour and a half.
So you don't even own a bicycle?
No. My wife has a big tricycle.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't own a bike. The roads here aren't really set up for bike. You know, like you can, of course you can bike right on the lane with the cars, but the cars here don't really know how to handle bikers either. They're not used to them. Almost be afraid of getting run over.
Maybe you could just get a mountain bike, do off-roading.
Yeah, that I could do because there's a lot of area outside, you know, the coulees and stuff to do that.
Yeah, that'll be a good workout.
Yeah.
So I think it'll work the legs a lot, the cardio, and all those like bumping and stuff like that, like the shock absorption. It'll work the upper body.
Yeah.
It'll work the upper body and forearms and the wrists.
Yeah, that's what I should look into is the mountain bike. That would be more my style anyway.
Yeah. They don't cost that much money either, mountain bikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really the least expensive. So how's the ground fighting going?
Slow.
Yeah?
Yeah, my one training partner is like, she's having some health issues and her doctor's telling her to lay off of stuff.
Yeah.
So she hasn't been coming over, and then I got another training partner just this last week. So but we'll see how that goes because she's pretty out of shape, you know?
Yeah. What about with Timothy?
It's getting better with Timothy. Like I've just been working with throws with him.
Yeah.
Pretty much takedowns and stuff. So I'm starting to get some of those throws down, but still got a lot of stuff to train in, you know. And that other grappling dummy too. There's a lot that I can do with them. I didn't use them to their full potential yet.
I really like the squat rack because you could really challenge yourself without like putting yourself in harm, you know?
Yeah.
Like you could try to max out like every day if you wanted to and you're fine, you know?
Yeah, because it's got that safety bar, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need something like that. Replace the system that I've got here. The system I've got here is kind of like a entry-level junker, you know?
Yeah, because this one, you could do the squats, you could do pull-ups, you could do the bench press, the incline, and the decline, as long as you get that utility bench, you know?
Right?
So you could, it's all in one pretty much.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Like that's the thing that I never really challenged myself fully in, are the barbell squats, because of the safety issue.
Right.
But now that that's out of the way, I want to like keep getting better at it, you know?
Yeah.
Because my bench hasn't been moving anywhere. It's pretty much like stagnant, you know?
Right.
So I want to focus on the squat or something.
Yeah, that's how I am with the bench too. I kind of like hit a wall, I guess, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
In fact, it's because I don't do it very frequently. it's going down a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
And maybe because I'm losing weight, I don't know.
Like, the only way that I'd get better at it is if I specialize in it, and I don't want to do that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I was building it up there for a while. Every morning, before I left for work, I would do it, eh?
Yeah.
I would do a couple of 2-3 sets of the bench before I left every day. Then it was building it up a little bit to a certain point, but then it kind of hit a plateau, you know? But also with that safety bar, you could do more with the bench too.
Yeah.
Without the spotter.
Yeah. It's like having a spotter at all times, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even having a human spotter on the squat, I don't think that's reliable. Because a lot of people, they don't know how to spot. They don't know how to spot properly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you'll like pull your back or break your back before they even spot you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, plus, you know, a lot of guys can squat like many times their weight, you know?
Yeah.
If you're doing that and you got a human spotter, like what are they going to do? They're not going to be able to just lift that off of you, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, because they know, like, the spotting on the bench is easy, but on the barbell squat, if somebody's squatting a lot of weight, it's pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
That's why I never had the max squat on the Kuhn records until now. Because there needs to be that safety aspect, you know?
Right. Has anybody beat my double under jump rope yet?
Yeah. Yeah, first I beat it and then somebody else beat me. I think he got 39 and I got 36.
Oh yeah.
I think you were at 23, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. So
I gotta try that again.
You gotta reclaim it.
Yeah, exactly. So you gotta get 40s to reclaim it, eh?
Yeah. There's a certain way that I don't know how to do it yet, but there's a certain way where you could do it without like exerting too much energy.
Really, eh?
Like a certain way that you jump, where you kind of keep your knees like straight. But I just exert so much energy that there's no way that I could do like a lot of them. Because I'm pretty much like jumping as high as I can almost, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. I'm really lifting my knees.
Yeah, but the guy that beat the record, he does it with a lot more ease and grace. He can easily when he gets better at it, he can easily do over 80 if he wanted to.
Really, eh?
But there's no way we're gonna be able to jump as high as we can over 80 times. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get rid of it too, eh?
I know.
Getting that rhythm right, that's tough.
Because I think he has a sister, and he said that she did over 70. So there's a certain way that they're doing it, where they don't use that much energy. The way that I'm doing it, I'm like using so much energy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the difference between like skipping rope and the people that don't know how to skip rope, you know?
Right. Yeah, I should give a bit more study to skipping rope in general.
Yeah. Try that one. Did you ever try that chip in the shoe that from Nike that tracks your running?
No.
You heard about it though, right?
No, I've seen their armbands, but I've never heard of this chip.
Yeah, there's like the shoes that they make now. All the running shoes, they have this chip inside the shoe, and then through your iPhone or your smartphone, it logs like how far you run.
Really?
And it logs your time and all that too.
Because I bought a pair of Nikes recently, like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, look in the bottom of the shoe. There should be like this like Nike logo, and then if you open up the insole and the inside, you'll find a chip.
Huh. Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
And then you kind of you connect the chip to your phone, and then it logs your mileage when you run.
Really?
This technology is like, you know, the you run marathon, they give you the championship, you attach to your shoe, and you press the the sensor mat, and they time your time.
That's what they do. That's what they pretty much do for the marathon too.
The marathons,
Yeah, it's like a sensor that they put on the shoe.
Yeah,
Really?
That's a championship. You attach to your shoe.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out, because I bought a pair of Nike Free 5.0.
The marathon, they use this technology.
Yeah, that should be on there for sure then.
Yeah.
Huh.
Actually, I'm gonna get my Nikes right now and I'll show it to you.
Yeah.
Alright, so you see, there's this Nike plus sign on the bottom. It's like this orange thing.
Right.
And that's pretty much what it is. And then you take this insole off. And if you look inside, there's a gray piece in there. You pop off the gray piece.
I think the marathon and the triathlons, they use this technology already.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my shoes. Oh.
Actually, you might have to, I'm not sure, but I think you might have to buy that chip and then you put it in there. Because there's this this foam piece. I think you have to buy the chip and then you put it in there probably. Because mine is not. It's not.
That makes sense, because on mine I don't even see any of that. Like there's not even a space to put it, eh?
Try the other one.
Yeah, I just looked in both of them.
Yeah, cause yeah, this when you see that dot right there, I guess that's what it is.
Is that with the Pegasus?
Say it again.
Is that shoe the Pegasus?
No, this is the Free Run.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the Nike Free.
But I guess you might have to buy the chip then. I thought it came in there.
No, I don't think you got a chip. I think
you have to buy it, right?
Yeah, you have to buy it.
Yeah.
You don't come with the chip then. I know. Because,
oh yeah.
Because, then, if you buy it, you put it in, but I don't think it comes with the shoe.
I thought it came with the shoe.
Oh.
I guess not.
No.
Yeah, mine doesn't even have a space for it. I wonder if it's because I'm in Canada and they make a different, like they make the shoe different up here or something. Canada always gets screwed when it comes to the technology.
Oh yeah. That's funny.